Hey everybody, it's Moira Kucaba, 9-star diamond coach. Right now we are ranked number 7 in the network, which is really exciting. And I'm so excited to talk to you guys today about what it is. What is our job as a Beachbody coach and what are the 4 vital behaviors? Because I can tell you this part and what I want to share with you was what transformed my life. So I'm not going to get into my story and all of that, but it was coaching that gave me my transformation. It wasn't my journey as a challenger. It was really my journey when I stepped into coaching. So our 4 vital behaviors, let's start with that. They are be a product of the product, personal development, invite, and recognition. And you guys, they are all equally important. That's why they're called the 4 vital behaviors. So we'll start with being a product of the product. It's kind of the simplest one. So again, I want to tell you too that I felt like when I got here as a coach that I looked at those 4 vital behaviors and I was like, well, I'm already doing all that except inviting. And truth be told, I wasn't necessarily doing them to my fullest capability. So be a product of the product. When I first signed up as a coach, I was like, oh my gosh, it's now officially my job to put myself first. It's my job to wake up and make working out a priority and drinking my Shakeology a priority and dialing in my nutrition a priority. So don't confuse being a product of the product with doing a 30-minute workout. That is not being a product of the product, okay? You guys, you have to do the workout, the nutrition, the Shakeology, and live that life. So that's kind of the simplest one of the vital behaviors. You got to lead from the front and embody this lifestyle, and it will change your life because these programs work. Shakeology is a total game changer, and the nutrition plan, more than anything, will give you the results that you need. So number 2, I want to talk about my favorite, personal development, because again, I came here and I scoffed at that, and I thought, I've been reading personal development my whole life. Well, here's the thing. This was a different genre of personal development. I had been reading lots of self-help and spirituality for umpteen years, like 20 years almost. And when I stepped into books like The Compound Effect, You Are a Badass, 10X, The Go-Giver, Girl Code, like these types of books, and a lot of Tony Robbins' personal development, they were applicable to my everyday life. Like they actually gave me tangible, concrete ideas and I could implement them right away. And when you take action from your personal development, just because it's like anything else. If we're doing personal development or training and we're just reading or watching and then not implementing, it means absolutely nothing. So you have to implement the personal development. But these types of books that we're suggesting and we're recommending to you will change you inside and out, you guys. I became more grateful. I started to see things differently. I shifted my thinking about so many things. I went from being a skeptic to being much more positive. I didn't see the glass half empty anymore. I saw the glass half full. Like I completely changed from the inside out. So do not think that you will be successful if you're not doing personal development. I can almost 100%, I say almost because there are no guarantees, but it's my opinion, 100% opinion, that you will not be successful with coaching unless you're doing personal development every single day. Okay, it has to be your priority. And this is how I did it. I saw this because there was some messages I was getting through the trainings that basically told me the best thing I can do as a coach every day is wake up and before I look at my phone, before I look at my computer, before I turn on any technology, get my workout in and do my personal development. 10 minutes, you guys, it's just 10 minutes. And it will change your entire life. Miracle Morning is another really good personal development book that really drives home the importance of that morning process. So I think that is so much more impactful in your life. It's like it's just starting you off on the right foot. It's putting something good in here before the chaos starts, before the to-do list starts, before you're irritated with your kids, before you're irritated with your husband, whatever it is. Put the good in first and the rest of your whole day will change. Audible is also another godsend. It's an app you can download on your phone and you can download books for even less money and just listen. So I don't just listen or read personal development in the morning. I do it all the time. Anytime I'm in the car for even 10 minutes without my kids, I'm listening to some type of personal development. I've probably got 20 books on Audible, so I just press play on something. So that is the second vital behavior. Third vital behavior is recognition. Recognition is huge. This vital behavior was added just recently, And what it means is this: it's not about you. It is not all about you on your social media. It is not the Moira show. It is not the Shannon show or whoever you are. It is about other people. You are recognizing and kind of pulling back the curtain on what is happening in your team, in your challenge group. You are celebrating people in your life, in your life. You know, you are talking about the successes that your challengers are having, and that can be physical, that can be inside stuff. You're talking about the amazing work that your team's doing, the rank advancements that your team is doing. You're just recognizing people, and this is where coaching will transform you as a human being. Because if you start recognizing people for what they're doing in your life, whether it's in this coach world or outside, everything changes, you guys. When we give people credit and we all of a sudden, you know, thank our husband for doing something, instead of walking in the kitchen, as I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they clean the whole kitchen, and you say, "Did you forget to put that away?" You say, "Thank you. Thank you for doing that," you know, and you recognize them for the good work that they did. And you recognize your kids more, and you recognize your friends more, and you send a text message or you send an email, and you start recognizing people in your life. Transforming. The last one, which I think is the one thing I'm sure that everyone misses or skips or glosses over: invite. I like to say it a little bit differently because I know the word invite scares people. So I like to say share, attract, and inspire. That seems so much more fun to me, that it is my job to share my journey, to attract people into it, and to inspire them to do better. You know, this is not about selling challenge packs. This is not about signing people up for me at all. This is about making a difference in the world every day. So I want you to think about this when you are inviting. There does come a time and a place when you have to concretely invite people to join you, and we will give you almost too much training on all of that. So that's to come. But know that on your social media and in life, you're sharing your journey. You're talking to people about it. If you just signed up for a challenge yesterday, you're talking to everyone you know about it and going like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what I just got myself into." You know, I remember when I signed up as a coach, I called my two best friends and said, "Oh, good Lord, I have no idea what I just did. Will you guys do this with me?" There you go. It was as simple as that. And it is as simple as that. You're not hashtagging Shakeology. You're not hashtagging 21-day fix. You're not even, try not to be all health and fitness. So that's the other thing we want to talk about when we're talking about attraction-based marketing. And Meredith is going to get into that when she talks more about social media. But you have to be real, you have to be relatable, and you have to add value to people's lives. So real is, yesterday I did a live video and I spilled a glass of water while I was on the live video, and I didn't skip a beat. Like, I didn't think anything of it. Like, this is real life, you know? My dogs are barking in the background. My kids come in screaming. Like, people want real. People want relatable. One of the hardest things to do, I shouldn't even say that because I don't want to put that out there, but for me, is when I come up against stuff that's really tough in my life, I know God has called me here to this work to share the struggles and not just the successes. Don't be the person out there that's just bragging on yourself and bragging on other people. You need to share your struggles and share how you're overcoming them. If you are dealing with something with your kids, talk about it, connect with people. That's how you're going to draw people in, build trust, build relationships, and you're going to close the gap between them being a stranger and them being a friend. And then they're going to start asking questions about your journey and what you're doing because you're sharing it. So be relatable, add value all the time. You can add value in so many ways. Like, if you find a book that you love, share that book on social media. If you find a product at the grocery store you love, share that. If you're really good at cooking, share your recipes. I am so not good at cooking. If you're really good at like decorating, share your decorating tips. Makeup, share your makeup tips. That's huge. I can't do any of that, so I don't share any of that. But I share my struggles. I share what I'm good at. I'm always looking at my social media as, how is this post going to be of value and help someone else? It's not just, here's a sweaty selfie and, I'm awesome and crushed my workout today. Like, that doesn't really inspire anybody. Talk about the story. Talk about how when the alarm went off that morning, you didn't want to get out of bed, and how last night you were up with sick kids and it's hard, but you know what? You're in this community of people that support and inspire you, and because of them, you got up today and you worked out. And how do you feel? How do you feel? Talk about how you feel after you actually did the workout. Share your feelings, share your story, share your struggles, how you're overcoming them. Be relatable, be individual. I feel like there was a couple other things I wanted to touch on. Just really quickly, make sure your Facebook is public. You guys, you can't run this business and do this well if you're only talking to, a handful of friends and family that are on there privately. So your page has to be public. Another tip I will tell you is profile picture needs to be you. It does not need to be a quote or a picture of your dog. It needs to be you, and it needs to be you smiling, okay? One of the things that I realized that I was doing in the beginning was when I started to go to some other top coaches' feeds, and this is probably one of the biggest tips I will ever give you, to pull up 2 separate windows on your computer and pull up your Facebook feed and top coach's Facebook feed. Bonnie Engel is a great coach to pull up and compare to because she's so darn enthusiastic and happy and inspiring. And I thought I was doing a great job. And I pulled it up and I was like, oh my gosh, like mine looks like dark and dreary and unhappy and just like blah compared to hers. So you need to do that consistently. You need to seek inspiration from the people that are doing it really, really well. Do not ever copy and paste anything from anyone. That just blows the individuality thing out of the water. You guys, this has to be from you. It has to be from your heart. Yes, you can get inspiration from others, but do not copy and paste. That's a big no-no. And also, let's talk about your Facebook banner. So that should be something that encompasses who you are. Is it, do you love cooking? Are you a mom? Are you into, or do you have a really deep faith? Is fitness your thing? Is, whatever it is. So that should kind of be like an embodiment of who you are. So people can get a quick glimpse of what you're about and your picture, smiling, and click, and then dig deeper. One thing I will tell you, and again, this is going to be Meredith's topic to dig deeper into, but probably just every so often, I go to my page and I scroll the first 3 to 5 posts. And if people don't know in those first 3 to 5 posts that I'm a coach, that I have a solution for them, that I run challenge groups, that I have a business opportunity for them, then I'm not doing my job as a coach. That's what this video is about. What is our job as a coach? It's to offer this opportunity that I believe is the opportunity of a freaking lifetime to people. And I'm going to wrap up with this. So, I'm totally into mindset, and this is all about mindset. So I can give you the best training in the whole entire world on 1,000 different things. And if you don't have the mindset piece, it won't happen for you. So my mindset piece is that I 150% believe that this workout program and this nutrition plan, along with personal development and a community, is the solution that every single person needs. Some people, everybody's lacking one of those. Everybody's lacking either the community piece or they're really happy with their workouts, but they need the nutrition. I mean, yes, it's like the perfect storm in a good way when they all come together, but everybody needs this. And then secondly, just touching on the coach opportunity, you guys, this was the biggest opportunity that I truly believe that I'll ever be given in my life. Like an opportunity to build a huge business, an opportunity to inspire the world, a platform for my voice. I am constantly, daily being pushed outside of my comfort zone. I would never be doing what I'm doing if I was just sitting here by myself. I am in this coaching community that pushes me and inspires me and believes in me. And it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I get to change the course of my whole entire life and my family's life. So when I am talking to people about coaching, I see it as that. I see it as the biggest gift that they'll ever be given. So you have to have that mindset going into it. So you guys, that's it for Vital Behaviors. What our job is as a Beachbody coach. It's the best job in the whole entire world. Our job is not to sell products. That is not what we do. That is 100% not what I feel like I do. So you guys, if you have any questions, let me know, reach out, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.